Hey guys, it's Miniman and we are back with another Escape from Tarkov video, and we are doing another one of our raid talk-through episodes, and this is from a pretty decent raid on labs, to be honest. We actually picked up quite a few PMC kills. There's some pretty cool gunfights, but you'll see in the actual camera footage the light is off. I don't have my lighting as normal in this particular video, and that's because I suffered with a migraine, ended the stream, came back and didn't want my light shining in my face, so that's why the lighting looks a little bit different. But off the spawn, we've spawned just above blue. We're going to run straight past green, have a little sneak peek and do the little free look there, which I spoke about in the previous video. You always want to be free looking when you're running across openings, see if you can get any info. And we've gone over and checked the server spawn pretty much straight away. On labs, one of the main things that I do is always try and check the spawns. That again comes down to a little bit of map knowledge and the amount of hours that I've put into the game. But I couldn't actually see or hear anybody in server. But you see where I keep like moving somewhere and then standing still. That's just to try and gain a little bit of audio info. So I pop meds, I've cut the clip a little bit, and we've moved up into the little office area. And again, I'm just listening for gunshots. I'm listening for any kind of information. And just there, I hear some shots. They sound like they're over near kitchen, but like just outside kitchen door. So I push this way thinking that maybe they're going to move across towards server as well, because they're the only shots that I've actually heard in this raid so far. So we're currently walking around in the hangar area, and I'm thinking, right, what's the best way to try and get an angle on these guys? So we jump up, we stand still for a couple of seconds, hear some footsteps, and end up picking up a nice kill on this dude running across. See how I'm always twisting my head? The reason I'm twisting my head and using the free look is just so that I can get a little bit more info on the actual direction of the audio. So I hear this guy running, and I'm thinking, is he up or is he down? Because the audio is not great at the moment. And it turns out he's up. We pick up the kill. We full auto him with the Val, which isn't the easiest to control, but we pick up the kill and immediately we like run back in towards server. I know that it was a two-man, and it's not really an area where I want to get caught fighting, because you can end up shooting the actual metal railings and stuff. Your bullets just get absorbed by them. It just makes the gunfight a little less skill-based and more luck-based. So again, you'll see the clip cut here, and I've basically just been hanging around, been moving backwards and forwards, trying to get a little bit of audio info. There was a nade that went off, so I'm definitely certain this was a two-man, or at least there's more people in the raid. So I'm currently, again, I'm just sat still, listening for a little bit of audio. I end up seeing this guy creeping up behind me, and it turns out that these guys were stream sniping. They literally came in and told me they were stream sniping, which is why he was just crouching through the office area. And instead of taking shots, he died. Yeah, not ideal for him. So again, we're going to cut the clip because I was just repacking mags and stuff like that. And we've now progressed over towards the red area. I was underneath red keycard, and we're now running over towards cat. So just there, somebody has actually pressed one of the buttons that calls in the raiders. For anyone that hasn't played labs, depending on what letter the announcement says, depends on obviously which button they have pressed. The person has just actually pressed sector B. So we're paying a little bit of attention. We're seeing what's going on around us. And I'm looking down here into parking, and there's two dudes. And the recoil on the Val does kind of screw me here. But immediately I hear the wooden footsteps. This guy's pushing up, so we just hold the angle, pre-fire him as he pushes up. He did nearly catch me. But yeah, a little bit of a crazy push from him, to be honest. Maybe he didn't think that I would think he's going to push up them stairs. Obviously, he's running across in that direction when I initially shot at him down in parking. So yeah, I don't really know what his thought process was there, but we pick up the kill. We did end up taking quite a lot of shots, so we sit here, we heal up, and we're ready to then try and fight his teammate. And immediately, and I know this is my own fault by having TTV in my username, but immediately I think I'm going to get stream sniped. So I need to take this fight pretty quick and see what we can end up doing. So I got a feeling this guy's out to my right, but we go and have a little look, and there's nobody there. So we're just trying to work out where's this guy. And from the initial couple of shots, I know that he had a shotgun. So I'm expecting him to play fairly slow. It's not like he's going to come flying at me with a random 12 gauge shotgun. So we pop a couple of nades out these windows, and I'm pretty sure I end up trying to back up just to try and get more info. I'm jumping here just to see if I can see any movement or anything. And I don't want to loot his teammate just yet. Again, in case I am being stream sniped and he pushes up the stairs. So just there, I hear that Sector O has been pushed, which is actually the other side of the map, like downstairs in the basement. So I'm not too worried about that particular person. It could have been this shotgun guy. He could have pushed across and ran away. But, yeah, it's unlikely. It is unlikely. So we move back along towards red. This is quite scary running out in the open here. But obviously, I know that I've killed a couple of people in the lobby. I've heard O being pressed, so it's unlikely there's somebody here. And you'll see that I've actually just taken the guy's bag and his loot, chucked it in that toilet, and then I'm going to grab my bag and go back in the toilet to loot the bags. So I'm going to cut the clip again, but the reason I've done that is obviously I'm a little bit safer in here trying to loot up. And if somebody does try and push in, I'll be able to hear the doors opening. So I've basically took all the loot in. Just there as I come running out, I don't know if you spotted that. If you didn't, quickly rewind it by 10 seconds. The guy was actually all the way down at the parking button where I initially killed his teammate. So I know that he's down in that general direction. Obviously, within these next 10-15 seconds, he could run, he could move. But I would probably get some audio cues based on that. So I've actually just told the stream at that point that I assume his teammate is in the chat. So you'll see here I've actually got a blacked out stomach. I'm not able to fix my stomach because I don't have a CMS kit on me. But yeah, I'm basically going to try and play a little bit aggressive on this dude. You'll see there that I actually did a little trick as well that I do quite often. If your character is panting like absolute crazy, just ADS when your stamina bar hits blue, and then just click your hold breath key and it will just make your character shut up straight away. That's a cool little trick and tip just thrown in there. Instead of sitting there listening to him panting for ages, as soon as that stamina bar hits blue, just ADS, hold breath, and it'll make him stop. So here, we're taking it slow. We're walking up. We're just trying to spot him, see where he is. We look straight into parking. Obviously, he could be sitting in here in the parking button area, but he's not. And I don't have any energy. So I have to actually sit still just to regain some stam. Again, to also make my guy stop breathing so heavily so I can try and pick up some audio cues. So I pop my golden star, which obviously gives you a little bit of extra energy recovery. Not much, but it'll give me enough just to get a little bit of stamina back so that I can actually start moving again. So you'll see me here. I'm ADSing. As soon as it hits blue, ADS, hold breath, stops the breathing. Perfect. Now I can listen for more audio cues. This shotgun boy is not going to move. So I'm taking it really slow here. I am quite scared of this shotgun guy. He's going to be playing pretty slow. And I'm just trying to work out where he is. But as I cross this doorway, pretty sure I see the barrel of his gun and he's sat in the corner. So you see here, I jiggle peek and there's the barrel of his gun and he's sat there. And he hasn't even reacted to it. So obviously we just quickly fly around the corner. Boom, dead. That's why holding angles isn't always the ideal play unless you've got the reactions of Shroud or something. Like, it didn't really pan out too well for him. But you see there, obviously, I'm taking it slow. Instead of just flying into that room, I jiggle peek in the corners because that is a known place of where people sit. So, jiggle peek it, see the barrel of his gun, and then act upon it. Play aggressive, go flying in there, get the kill him before he can react to it. And I will be honest, there was probably a little bit of desync involved. Like, on his end, he probably didn't see me properly. But that's Tarkov, right? So basically, we start looting. I'm fairly certain I might even be cutting the clip here, or I hear more running, actually. I hear running down towards red. So this could be the guy that's pushed across from pressing O. He literally just runs out in the open here. And we just pick up the kill. I'm not really too sure what he's doing. Maybe he thinks there's not too many people around, but bit of a crazy one. Pretty cool raid. 5 PMCs. Fairly slow. No crazy gunfights, but just a snippet of how labs can be played. It was a fairly slow raid. And not like the crazy point firing gunfights and 3v1s and stuff that people are normally used to. But just showing labs doesn't always have to be like that. We actually got out with some pretty decent loot. Got some nice XP. Killed 5 players. And yeah, we end up getting to survive. So, no complaints this way. Guys, if you have enjoyed the video, likes and comments are appreciated. Sub to the channel, and there'll be many more of these raid talkthroughs coming. Let me know what else, like other things, if you've seen anything in this video or the previous videos that you want me to actually discuss as to why I do it. Things that maybe I do out of pure muscle memory and don't even realise. But you see there, we killed the 5 PMCs, and then we naded a raider at the end, which I didn't include in the clip. But it is what it is. Hope you enjoyed it, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.